I don't know if you all can hear me. Oh, I just, anyway, I'm just coming live today because it's this back and forth thing going on with Amunuma. But there's just some things that you all need to understand. And I block the comments because I need to talk and I don't need to be listening to the gibberish and the negativity and the evils from Baba's followers, okay? First of all, the recording that Eldridge Alston has on his channel, who calls himself Amunuma, that's my recording from me and the master teacher talking that I shared with you all on my channel. So if you want to hear more of it, I can play more so you can hear it. But I just want you all to understand something, okay? That is my man, okay? That's my man. That's my mate. So, that is y'all's master teacher, and that is my mate, and y'all are his followers, okay? So, the thing is this. At the time that recording, the reason why Baba was a little upset was because uh, there was a previous how you call it, call set up with the attorney, and I didn't show up. I was just fed up, okay, with all of this, with y'all, his followers, all this drama that I've been dealing with, and I didn't show up to the call, okay. And then when the attorney called Baba and Baba came to the phone, I was not there. But I just think that you all should have, as men, and women, you all are out here living your lives. Y'all can get up and do whatever you want to do. You can go outside, and the math teacher is in a cell. And I think that it's selfish and evil for you all to not want him to have a woman that cares about him. At least he has. This is how you all should be thinking. Those of you who care about him, you should be thinking, wow, at least he got a woman in his life, somebody that cares about him. He got somebody that he could come home to that's trying to take care of herself, that's doing her best to expose the evils that was done to him. Like, I got all these enemies and all these issues because of Baba, but that's what a relationship is about. You understand? That's what a relationship is about. A relationship is about a woman making her sacrifices and being with her man, whether it's good or bad. You understand? That's what love is about. The math teacher said love is the key. Y'all not even looking at that. The fact that I love him and I'm willing to do all of this, not because I want a position, not because, I need power or fame. I'm doing this because I really love him. You understand? And being in a relationship with Baba is not easy. You understand? I got some recordings, and I'm gonna let y'all hear one of them because I just think it's only right. You hear me going off on him, and then the brother Mad Ray, whose name is Alexander Glenn, his wife Mufida was there. The brother Iron Bolivar Frank was there. The brother Rahotep was there. The brother Hutep was there, who y'all know is Abdul Bayef. They were all there. And then after the conversation, they got mad at me and was like, you need to learn how you talk to Baba. And I turned around and said to him, look, am I in your business with you and your mate? Y'all wanted to come in and listen to the conversation, then you're going to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not going to always be good. That's not reality. Like, y'all are reading a doctrine, but y'all are acting like space cadets. Y'all are acting like Christians. Baba said it over and over again. I am not a holy man. So he's going to be upset with me sometimes, and sometimes I'm going to be upset. All right? We have arguments, all right? Because this is not an easy thing to do. I'm out here going through all of this crap because of him. His family. You understand? Put him in there. And these niggas is doing all kinds of stuff to me. And y'all are not even thinking about, damn, what about that sister life? Y'all are not going to do it because you're scared. You're not going to do it. All these niggas been doing things to me for years. Baba said, go to Athens. I go to Athens. He said, move to Decatur. I said, move to Decatur. He said, move to Florida. I had to move to Florida, not knowing how I'm going to do it. You understand? This is not an easy relationship. But because of my love for the master teacher, I will make those sacrifices. Excuse me a minute. Let me go get some water. Hold on. I don't want y'all looking in my house. Hold on. I gotta calm down because this is disturbing. I got this freaking pissy freaking crackhead in his house posting, and you know what? You know what my ancestors told me? They told me that he's sick. That tell him they said tell him to go live. Tell Amanuma to go live. And if he don't want to go live, tell him to at least speak. Tell him to let y'all hear his voice because he's sick. You understand? And you know the thing is this. I'm a very friendly woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm very friendly. I've been that way all my life. My mother was very happy when she was pregnant with me. My mother went to an all-girls Catholic high school, and she was pregnant with me, and she hid her pregnancy, but she had a whole bunch of girls friends around her, and she was happy that she was pregnant carrying my father's baby, and she wanted a girl because she already had a boy, and my father wanted a girl because he already had a boy from two previous relationships. So I was their first girl, and my mother was happy. So my genetic makeup throughout the pregnancy, my mother was very happy. But at the same time, she was a little afraid because she had already had a boy, and she was living with my aunt on Lexington Avenue between Notion and Bedford. And my aunt said, "No more babies." You understand? People from the islands, when they send for you to come to this country, your job is to get a job, make money, and send money back and take care of your family. They don't send you here to meet men and go to parties or whatever. You understand? So while my mother hid her pregnancy, which is the reason why I'm so recluse, is because my mother hid her pregnancy. And then my mother was in school and she would lift up her stomach in the girls' bathroom and say, "Look," and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh." Other girls would be like, "Girl, you pregnant?" And you know, a lot of people would come and rub her stomach. Well, not really. But my mother was so I'm very friendly. You understand? I'm not really, but I got another side to me that's very mean. You understand? And it's because people on this planet are just freaking wicked. I got people that act like they want to be my friend. They act like they care about my life, but it's all just to get in my business. You know, there's people, brothers that have got on board and said they wanted to help me to help Baba, but their whole agenda was to try to make me their wife. And just in case you're listening, Atun, Dr. Atun, I am Bolivar LaFranc, the people in Ghana told me that you went to two Indian men to do a love spell on me so that I could be following you. You're stupid. Like God, you know, I done embarrassed you publicly. I made it clear that I'm not interested in you, and you still doing stuff. And see, that goes to show you that he crazy. The whole family got mental issues. Him, the wife, the son, they all been to the Grady Hospital. You understand? On the 13th floor. On the 13th floor. Freaking crazy niggas, man. So it's like I'm going through all of this because I care about Baba. You understand? And because I love him, unlike his other mates that left him to die in there, they all left. They all with other men. Kathy wrote a hate book. Shalimar, is messing around with, she slept with Deuce while she's messing around with Sineb. You understand? And her son knows about it. You know, Lori's mother slept with some other dude too. You know, I mean, look, man, all of the women that was in the master teacher's life, they left him. They left him. And he told me about this a long time ago. He said, but just don't say anything. And I never did. But now it's like I'm tired of hiding the truth. I'm tired of hiding who I am to him. I'm tired of hiding who we are to each other. And I'm tired of making, you know, because Baba said to me, we know who we are to each other, but don't, you know, keep it between us because that's why I'm in here now over women. That's not how he said it. You understand? And so I been keeping this a secret. I've never said anything. The only time I've ever said something was to brothers. And then there were sisters that found out about it by coming to my house, befriending me, wanting to read my letters and all that other stuff, playing me clothes and everything, asking me did Baba ever write me anything about the child of Christ. These people, like I said, these are his followers. These are not my followers. I'm not coming to y'all to be a leader. I'm not coming to y'all to be in charge. I'm not coming to y'all to be anything, okay? I asked for the financial support because I deserve it. All right, y'all are all living your lives. You got your jobs. You got your residual income coming in. You know, you got your families and stuff like that and things like that y'all, and I'm out here by myself. all right, going through it back and forth, and I'm getting sick of this. All right. So I shared that audio with y'all so that you all can hear the conversation from the beginning to the end. And let me tell you something. Sakina got audios too, but she ain't gonna play them. You know why? Because if Sakina plays the audios, then that's gonna let you all know. Y'all are gonna hear Baba say to her, ask her questions about this, ask her questions about that. So what's going on with this and that? Because y'all said y'all was gonna do this, y'all said y'all was gonna do that, and I'm still sitting in here. Dale Elaine Brown, Joaquin, she got recordings too, but she's not going to play it. You know why? Because y'all are going to hear Baba saying, what's going on with this? And what's going, just like you hear his tone with me, he's not happy. He's not going to always be happy. Every time I call him, we're not always in the best of moods. There's times I got recordings with Baba and I'm asking him, are you okay? He said, no, I'm not having a good day today. And I said, why? What happened? And he wouldn't tell me. You understand? There are times when I called Baba and I was upset too. Like y'all acting like, y'all acting like Christians. Like I'm supposed to be in a relationship with a man and I'm supposed to be like that lady on Coming to America. What do you like? Anything that you like. What do you want? Anything that you want. Jump up and down like a dog. I'm supposed to be like that. I'm a woman. You understand? And I have feelings. You understand? And I'm not gonna be in relationship with any man and be some freaking puppet. Do you understand? All right. So that is my mate. I am his woman, and we have our back and forth disagreements. We agree to disagree, but one thing we don't do, like it says in our Patadak, is we don't let a day end with us not reconciling with each other, whether it's in spirit or whether it's in a letter or whether it's in me communicating with him. Okay? We don't always have good conversations. All right. And just because Bob is not happy or he's disappointed with what I said, like I said, y'all could go back and listen to that audio. He took it from me. Why would I put it up for y'all to listen to it if I knew that he wasn't in the best of moods? That's because I don't have anything to hide. You understand? Look, I'm trying to clean my freaking house. I got a wall that I have to paint. You know what I'm saying? I got laundry to do and stuff that I got to do to get myself together. I'm trying to clean my body out. And every time I got to keep addressing this freaking maggot, Eldridge Alston, and these freaking brothers, and these women, these witches, and these evil people in the tribe that keep attacking me. And so I have every right that when I get on the phone sometimes and I'm not in a good mood to address this issue with Baba because these are his followers. And I'm doing everything that you asked me to do. So in a relationship, we have to meet halfway. And it's not going to always be a bed of freaking roses. Y'all niggas are under the spell of La Weed Tenenu. And you don't understand what's going on because for whatever reason, y'all out here eating this garbage. You're not lining yourselves up. You're not in tune with your ancestors. And you don't know what's going on. Because why? You're out of whack. The math teacher said, don't eat the meat. There's blood. The math teacher said, don't eat the milk. There's blood in the milk. He said, don't drink the coffee. There's blood in the coffee, and y'all eat that garbage anyway. He said, get off the meat, and y'all still eating it. Oh, Baba said, I could eat, yeah, Baba gave y'all a list of the carnivorous fleshes that y'all could eat. Right? He said y'all could eat ostrich and some other kind of animal or whatever. I'm not eating no freaking animals, okay? I was told by the master teacher to eat the seafood at one point in my life because of my me. See, the thing is this. I'm connected with the master teacher in a way that he's locked up in there and I'm locked up with him. So when he's not getting no sun, I wasn't getting no sun either. I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you the truth. It's just like in the movie E.T. When the boy got sick, the alien got sick. When the alien got drunk, the boy got drunk. They shared a connection with each other. And I have a connection with him. And because of that, I got all these freaking enemies, man. So many. Too many for me to count. You understand? Because of that. And this is not something that I want. You understand? I'm a peaceful woman. I don't come with all this drama. When I lived in Athens, I rode solo. You ain't never seen me rolling with no clique of sisters like Rain and Dana, Nefu, and Robbie and them. Clicking up all. You never seen me. I get a ride from a sister. She take me to class. She take me back home, and that's it. If I needed a ride to get groceries or whatever, that was it. You understand? I stay to myself and I stay out the drama, man. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit back and let this happen and claim to be Baba's woman and don't do anything about it. Them niggas is going up there. Another reason why Baba was upset on that call is because them niggas was going up on a visit, telling Baba lies about me, making up stuff. She said this and she said that, not knowing that he can really see. You understand? And yeah, he has every right to be upset for whatever reason. I have every right to be upset. But at the end of that call, we reconciled with one another. You understand? And I try to be as passive and as respectful as I can and not raise my voice and go off. But I said when he come home, it'll be a whole nother story. Because I'm gonna speak my mind. You understand? I'm not gonna get angry to the point where how some people they get out of control. But I will always speak my mind. Okay, and that's one thing that Baba likes about me, and that's why some of y'all don't get responses from him because y'all fake niggas. You're fake. Be yourself. And that's one thing that the math teacher said in my first letter I wrote to him when I got out, and because we wrote each other when we was in there, and when I got out, I wrote to him, and he said to me that he told me what he likes about me is that I don't pretend to be so good. He said he likes that. He said, because that other stuff is fake. Like, why I'm gonna be fake for? What I'm gonna be fake? I don't want to be in a relationship with my man, and I gotta be fake. I gotta sit down and act like, oh, here comes the tea. You want some tea? I don't want to do that. If he wants me to make some tea and I'm sleepy and I'm tired, I'll be like I'm sleeping right now. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to always jump at his every beck and call. And he shouldn't have to feel that way with me either. We should be able to get along with one another, love one another, be best friends. You understand? More than anything. You understand? One thing that the math teacher knows is that I got his back and that I love him and that I'm not going to lay down with another brother. I'm not going to disrespect him while he's in there. I'm going to do my best to do what I can do. But at some look, there was a saying that the math teacher had in one of his books about the women, right? He said, a woman is like a rib, I think. He said, if you bend it too hard, you'll break it. Like, I'm not going to let him break my freaking back. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to speak my mind and say, listen, I disagree with this. I disagree with that. You said this. You said that. And then that, come on now. I spoke to Baba how many years ago? Well, I spoke to him recently, but before, I remember when he made this statement, he said, I said, when can I write you? This was back in 2020. It was around the time they tried to kill me in a car accident. And I said, when are you, I said, can I write you? He said, you're going to be seeing me soon. How long ago was that? We in 2025 now. You understand? So how do you think I'm going to feel as a woman? You telling me I'm going to see you soon. I'm doing everything and you still freaking in there. How am I supposed to feel, y'all? You all should be glad and happy that the master teacher has a woman in his life. Y'all should want, just like he wants the best for you all, and he's writing this information with his hands, you all should want him to have the best that life has to offer. A good Nagarnadu woman, a dark-skinned chocolate sister with pretty teeth. You understand? Nice, pretty hair, take care of herself, keeps her home clean, respects her culture and her way of life and his followers. There are many of you that I've helped, and so many that I can't even count. But anybody that's ever met me, they've never left me without nothing or without some kind of wisdom or some way that I could help them. Because I don't like seeing people down and out or seeing people off the path. I'm not going to let you drag me back with you, but I'll help you catch up, all right? But you all should be glad that the master teacher, a lot of y'all got kids. How old are your freaking children? Y'all done laid up with your men, laid up with your women, had movie nights, popcorn, cookie nights, where y'all eat cookies and stuff like that, or y'all go out to dinner together, or Mother's Day, y'all bring your mother's gifts and stuff like that. Y'all got y'all children that y'all spend time with, and what is the master teacher doing? In there sacrificing his life. You all are selfish and evil to think that it's wrong for me to speak to you all and expose the people that did this to him. And also, it's wrong for you all to think that he should not have a woman in his life. Why? Why? Y'all want him to come home to Tabitjet? Y'all seen how she look? Y'all want him to be with Gadushtat? Oh, I got something to tell y'all about her too. That's another audio. You understand? Like I said, it ain't gonna stop until he's free. Okay? And the thing is, he ain't never tell me to stop doing my audios. Because if he would have, I would have stopped by now. He never said to stop it. Okay? So y'all cut this out, man. Stop passing judgment on me, because a lot of y'all, you didn't even do anything. Y'all never did anything for him. And then the thing's this, if you're not going to do anything for him, the least you could do is study the books, so that when he come out, he can see his work being manifested in the flesh of his followers. That's the best thing that you could do. That's what I'm trying to do, because that's my master teacher too. But that's my man. That is my mate. You know, and it's like, it's just so messed up for y'all to not want him to have anybody in his life. Y'all want him to come home to these beat up women that been passed around. You know, or do you sisters that been passed around? You think he gonna come out and you're gonna jump on board and be in his life? He is not that. Baba is a clean man. He's a very clean man. So if you think you're going to be out here messing around with all these brothers, or thinking that when he come out, you're going to jump on a bandwagon, you are sadly mistaken. Y'all better get yourselves together and listen to the truth, and stop listening to some maggot that's sitting in his room all balled up and curled up with his freaking kidneys shrinking up. You understand? Slandering the woman that put the work in. And then I also need y'all to understand, and maybe you need to ask him this question. What happened to all them audios you had with Sakina when she sold the building for $1.5 million or $1.3 million? Y'all don't remember that? 7-Eleven was sold by members of this tribe. They'll switch it around. Those of you who know about real estate, look it up. Because a lot of y'all know, but you're not going to say anything because you're scared. Y'all afraid. Y'all don't want these demons and these evil people coming for you. You understand? This is nothing to play with. This is a real spiritual war against the devil and his freaking followers, and the master teacher and his followers. So who are y'all? Whose side? Y'all got to pick a side. Okay? Amanuma already picked his side. He's on the side with black devils. And he was a black devil from when I met him. Using y'all for money, pretending he's working with me. He's never done nothing. All he's ever did was supply the platform for me to speak to y'all. And we would talk on the phone sometimes, and then he would go back and listen to my audios, listen to my audios, listen to my audios, and then come back and try to sound like he me. You know, I don't, you know, and the thing is this, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel sorry for him. He looks, I can't stress to y'all how these people look, you know, and you all should remember. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody taught me this a long time ago. This is when I first got introduced to the internet, right? And I wasn't really into the internet. I didn't have cable. I didn't have the internet. Nothing on in my house. I just came home from the feds. I didn't want nothing to do with a computer. I didn't want nothing to do with cable. Nothing. I was like, I just want to be in my house and enjoy my freedom. Okay, I was on the top floor in 105 Oak Hill Drive, apartment 3333. And I used to just lay in the sun. Nobody could see in my apartment. I had all my windows open and everything. And one day, this is when they had MySpace. Some dude, somebody said you should get with MySpace or whatever. My niece, she came to my house, her and my mother, and she hooked up a MySpace account for me. So I was on there scrolling, looking at stuff, listening to what people was posting, whatever. And some man was going back and forth with me. And I was going back and forth with this man. Every day I would go look and see what he said. And I would just go back and forth and say, you da-da-da-da. We were just going back and forth. I forgot what the subject was about. I don't even know. So what happened was, a girl had said something to me and sent a picture of him. He was it said that he urinates on himself and that he was in a wheelchair, in a pissy wheelchair. And that, so it's a lot of, and when she said that, I said, what? I said, I'm sitting up here wasting my time going back and forth with a man sitting in a pissy wheelchair. You understand? And that, like I said, he had all the time in the world, and he probably was just, getting off on getting the attention and the views or the responses from me. You feel me? And so you got a lot of people now who on the internet, they can hide behind the internet. They can put pictures up, post all these things, and make you see them in a way that it's not. They can use cameras and just like they do on the news and play games. Is the news, the weather lady is standing there, the wind is blowing, and she's going like this. It's windy, y'all. The hurricane is coming, and you see some people riding a bike behind her. Like you just played yourself. You see? And so this is part of the spell because they use commercials, they use advertisements, and they use, things what they call clickbait to pull a person in. You understand? And the thing is this, I'm not going to be used by nobody in this tribe as clickbait. That audio that he put up with me talking to Baba is an old audio. Like I said, that audio is old. Well, it ain't that old. That's about 2 years ago, a year ago. How old is that audio? I don't know. I got to go back and look and see the date. But that's not a recent audio, okay? That's not a recent audio. And as I said to you all before, that's my mate. And it's not easy. You okay? It's not easy because he's in there and I'm out here. And that's my man. I'm out here by myself. You understand? And matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to show y'all something, what I went and bought. Because I got a firearm in my house. But I had to go buy this. Had to buy this so when I go walking, in case somebody run up on me, if I doubt if that would ever happen, but you just never know. So I went and got this. This is bear spray. Listen, let me tell you something. To you sisters out there, y'all got a problem with these freaking men and these idiots getting in your face, getting loud, threatening you, or somebody dog or whatever. Listen, this stuff here, I had sprayed a little bit. This is how you spray it on the top. I don't want to touch it. But I sprayed just a little bit in my sink because I took the safety cap off of it, and I was gagging for almost an hour in this house. I had to open up all the windows. My eyes was watering, mucus. I was like, oh my God. This is stuff that you use in case you in the wilderness and you run into a bear or a wild animal. This is to keep them from attacking you. But I use it when I go for my walks because I'm getting ready to go to the store right now, and it's about a mile, about 2 miles. Well, not about a mile and a half, but still back and forth is 2 miles. But I'm gonna take it with me in case I run into some freaking idiot. They gonna get this in their face, and I mean it. And I'm gonna empty this freaking can in them. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is worse, 10 times stronger than this is 10 times stronger than mace, the police mace. This is nothing to play with. It. You could get it on Amazon. I got 3 cans. This is the first one. And I got 2 of them in the closet. And hopefully I don't have to use it. You understand? But if I have to, I will. Any man get in my face threatening me, thinking they whatever, they in your face like a can of mace, baby. Like old dirty bastard said. You understand? They gonna get this. And I told my cousin who works for New York City Transit, and he went and got him a can. Because they bugging in New York City on the trains, everywhere. So, just wanted to let y'all know, y'all could use that. In case this is for you sisters. And we living in the last days of times. And I live in a very safe neighborhood. Like I really don't have anything to worry about. When I go for a walk, there's other people walking too. There's a trail, you know what I'm saying? So it's really nice where I live. It's very peaceful. I thank Panatharu all the time that I don't have to deal, with the stuff that I've been through in my life, that I can really woosah and get my life together and prepare for the master teacher's return. But I did need to express to you all that I'm just, that's my man. That's my man. That's my mate. You understand? And his mates that he had 20 whatever years ago, they're all gone. They left. That's his past, and I am his future. And if you don't like it, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Only thing that I can say is that I really think it's wrong for people to look at Baba and not want him to have anyone in his life. You understand? Like I think it's wrong for y'all men to do that. For y'all to live your life, and whether your mate is with you now or you had a life, you had a long stretch of a relationship with a man or with a woman, and you holding hands and watching movies and doing things that I haven't done or Baba hasn't been able to do because he had to do his job. You understand? With putting the books out, the pocketbooks out and everything, and writing them with his hands. I remember one time Baba had wrote me a letter, and he was writing a lot of people at the time. He was getting a lot of books out, and he said he said, now my hand hurt at the end of the letter. You could tell the script was getting a little weaker, because it's not like Baba got a typewriter where he could type up the letters. He has to write, and his you could get carpal tunnel. You understand it? And carpal tunnel ain't nothing to play with. And Baba's an elderly man. He's been in there for a while, and he has me and our guy's back, and I care about him. And you all should be happy that he has a woman like me in his life that make the sacrifices because, like the people told me in Africa, they said this is unheard of, you know. And I know some people will probably think that I'm like this and I'm like that or whatever. I'm not a physical woman. I don't watch porn. I don't buy toys and all them kind of disgusting things. I don't, it's disgusting to me because in the Holy Tablets it says that if a woman plays with instruments or put instruments in her, that she will sleep with anything and anybody. And those of you who read the Holy Tablets, the Holy Tablet says that. And Baba said for us not to watch porn. He said it does something to an endorphin in you. He said for us not to do that. We are spiritual beings. We are gods. We are sons and daughters of the Most High. And one thing, if you can't control your physical desires on the planet, how are you going to be a god if you can't even control your desires? If you can't control if you can't go days with just following a liquid fast or doing things that can better yourself because, you know, in order to progress, you have to make sacrifices. In order to be successful, sacrifices have to be made. And sometimes they're not happy ones. You understand? I've had some very, very sad times. You understand? In this fight with Bob, I've had some very, very sad times. You know what I'm saying? Some really horrible things that was done to me. Some things that people try to do to me because they want, you know, they don't want, they're jealous. They want to be me or they want me or they want Baba or whatever. And it's just sad. And I said, I see why those beings, when they came to Lot and they told Lot to keep on walking, we getting ready to destroy this land. And he was like, no, no, no. It's okay. Find us one good person. And we won't do that. And he went walking around looking and they couldn't find anybody. And they had to get rid of them. And they made them people that came to his door, they made them blind. You understand? Because these are mortals. Look, a lot of you are monkeys, Lulu-Amilus. You're not a children of the Most High. Y'all are humanoids. Like Amunuma, he's a human. He's not, he's a wicked, evil human being. He's a mortal. He's not a supreme being. Because when you're supreme, you can master your abilities. I get that from Baby Boy for that movie Baby Boy. He said, I want to be the master of my abilities. But I'm just saying, if you want to, in order to make it up out of here, right? In all seriousness, in order to make it up out of here, you have to clean your body out. You have to. That's one of the main steps. And it's not an easy thing to do. Okay? And I didn't ask to be the master teacher's mate. He told me that I was. Okay, and when I moved in the Ansar Law community, I didn't move in looking for a man. You understand? I knew who I was, but I didn't want to be who I was. I didn't want to be that. And I used to talk to the beings, you know, when I used to make prayer or go in my room, I would feel these angels and stuff around me, and I would communicate with them and say, I don't want to be that though. And they said, but you are. And I was like, but I don't want to be. I didn't want to. And it's always those that want to be that won't be, and those that don't want to be that will be. You understand? I'd rather be a regular person, living my life, getting a bike and going for a ride. Because I see a lot of bike riders out here, you know what I mean? I would like to do things like that. But fortunately, that's not the reason. And the math teacher said the mother nature picks you because they say it's something about your nature or something about your genetics that they like and that they need. You understand? And so they need me, a woman like me, to be in a math teacher's life at this time in his life. Okay? Because like I said, he knows, they see how I am. I'm loyal to the core. I'm not going to turn my back on the master teacher. Y'all would like me to. All the spells y'all cast, all the things that y'all have done. The dog just sacrificed. They said that God, I and Bolivar Frank, them two Indians, that they taking the tail of a dog. They doing some ritual to do a love spell. It's not going to work. I am not a human. And there are things that I'm doing to combat your negativity. It's not going to work. And it's like, it's just so sad, that a woman can't have the man of her dreams, or a man can't have the woman of his dreams, or couples can't be together without people, you know, throwing thorns in their path to destroy their relationships. But this is this is what we deal with on this planet. We deal with these type of things. I was just stating to my goddaughter. Had a little talk with her earlier this morning, and I was saying that to her, that I said, look at life like this. Do you think it's fair for me to make these sacrifices, right? Go through all of these things, and then in the end, I win, right, and become successful. Is it right for other people to be jealous of that? That's just like looking at a professional dancer, or a person who's a professional at playing a piano, or a professional whatever, and getting mad at them because they excelled in life. But you don't know the sacrifices. Y'all see the glory, but you don't want to go through the story. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like me and another sister was having a conversation about that witch from the Wizard of Oz, how she wanted Dorothy's shoes. She wanted to walk in her shoes. She wanted her destiny. You understand? You got people on Instagram, which I'm going to stay off. You understand? Talking about switching destinies, trying to teach people how to take somebody's destiny and do something under a tree and all this other stuff. Look, this is crazy. Look, the life that you have is your life. And you have to live in your skin and in your life and deal with it, because ain't no telling what you did in your past life, that you got to deal with what you're dealing with now in this life. You have to go through it. That's just the law of the universe, and no one escapes it. I don't care who you are. You can go ahead and steal somebody's destiny, try to take somebody's life, take things that belong to people to try to ruin their life. You will pay for that. I hope you're ready. For all of you who did things to me, I hope you're freaking ready. Because see, when the time comes, I'm a Scorpio. I'm going to get you. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long it was. You could think you did a spell and I forgot. I did not forget about what you did, Farasha. I did not forget what you did, Jacqueline Chaplin. I did not forget what you did, and Angela, what's Amber Rose from Trinidad, that little freaking funny looking dwarf looking girl who's married to that guy, Michael Ranford, or whatever his name is. I did not forget what you did, Leonardo Milton, you and your freaking wife. I did not forget what you did, Mufida, a.k.a. Tammy Janelle Houston. I did not forget what you said, Elvira Patricia Weeks. I did not forget what you said, I and Bolivar Frank. I did not forget what you did. It's so many names and lists of people that have done things to me. I've done absolutely nothing to these people. They keep doing things to me. And then, like I said, I am a revengeful woman. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. And I'm still walking around. I don't care. We could be old senior citizens with a cane. If I see you, I might go upside your head with it. If I don't see justice done. Ma'at, the deity of justice. My ancestors told me that this is called when the chickens are coming home to roost, and that you will pay for everything that you did. I will not forget what you did, Iris Katrina Hamilton. I don't forget nothing. I don't forget what you said, Mr. Bundy. Don't think I don't forget nothing, okay? I got a good memory. I got memory like an elephant. I don't forget nothing, especially if someone's done me wrong. You think I'm going to sit back here and live my life and just float on when Baba come home and forget? No, I'm not. I'm not going to ever forget. And like I told Baba, I will not forget these days. You know, I don't know. Maybe the ancestors wanted me to go through this for whatever reason, because they say, you know, this is our test, and he is Melchizedek, and he will be home. Before I close, I want to tell y'all that there's a woman. Hold on, let me get my glasses. 1 minute. There's a woman who, for those of you who want to clean out your body, okay. Oh, my bad. I was talking and y'all couldn't hear me. The mute thing was on. Somebody called me and said it. Okay. So I don't know where I left off at. Hold on. Let me go to somebody. Hatet, can you text me and tell me where I left off at? I'm sorry, y'all. I got this whole thing off. Somebody called me and said that y'all couldn't hear me. So I got to find out where I left off at. What part did y'all did not hear? I think it was when I started talking about this. Hold on. Let me find out. Can y'all hear me now? Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I think the mute thing was off. I just turned it back on. Hold on, let me find out what's going on. All right. So I don't know where I got cut off at. Hold on. Okay. So Nafir Bar, can you please text me and let me know at what point that you couldn't hear? Maybe I should just go out and come back in again. No, I don't feel like talking. All right, so anyway, I think it happened when I picked this up. This is a total cleansing package, and you can clean out your body, and that's what I'm doing. Hold on, sis. You're not telling me when I first started with this. Okay, all right. So then I think is this. Okay, this is Dr. Sabi's daughter. Um, I'm getting some really positive results from the herbs that I'm taking. So I just want to share this with you all. This is from Dr. Sabi's daughter, and it's www.allnaturalhealing.com. So that's ALLNATURELL healing.com. So all natural is spelled with two L's, healing.com. And so this is a cellular cleansing package, and you can clean out your body. And it has some pills that come with it. But as what I was talking about is the fasting. I was talking about that when you fast, that the first 3 to 4 days you go through where you feel like you having chills, you feel like you're going through, what do you call it, what's his name? Ray Charles did when he was on in a movie when he was withdrawing from drugs. So what happens when you first start to fast, you start feeling like you sick. You start getting cold. You start getting chills and cold. And what it is your body getting rid of the mess. Now what's deep is that thing got muted when I'm trying to tell y'all about how to clean your body out. But anyway, so what I was saying is that um, we all have cravings, and when your ancestors are inside of you, if you're a drinker and you stop drinking, then that ancestor will try to surface to make you drink again. If you was a person that used curse a lot and you want to stop cursing, that ancestor will come forth to make you curse and use foul language. Anything negative, anything bad that can pull you back spiritually, sometimes it's not the outside, it's your ancestors from within. And so anyway, this cleansing is really good. My stomach is going down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna clean out my body, and when I'm done, then I'm start doing my workout, because the workout will have more impact, and I'll be able to do it better with my body cleaned out. And eating the right foods. So anyway, I guess that's it. I want to tell y'all that I'm going to come back live again in a few days. There's some people in this tribe that need to be addressed, or these people that are claiming that they're with us that need to be addressed, and I'm going to address that. I've been on here for 50 minutes already. I got some work to do in here. Um, I don't feel like doing it, but it's got to get done. I wish I had help, but it's all good. I'll get it done. So again, I can't stress enough to y'all that, hold on, let me sit this here. I can't stress enough to you all to please stop attacking me. You understand? Let me hold this thing. I can't stress enough for y'all to please stop attacking me. The black devils, you're going to do your job. But those of you who don't know, just, if you don't know what's going on, just stay out of it. You understand? But as I was saying to you all, I am the master teacher's wife, okay? And I love him very much. And I've been through a lot. And we don't always have happy times. He's not always happy when he talks to me, and I'm not always happy when I talk to him. Okay? I got recordings with me arguing with him. And there's members of this tribe that got copies of him and they heard him. Okay? And so somebody left a message on Amanuma's thing. Somebody sent me the message and they said, how come she gets to talk to him? That's my mate. All right. And like I said, there's others that got recordings, but they're not gonna let you listen to it because you're gonna hear Baba putting his foot up there behind. You see? It's like, why am I in here? Why am I still in here? And all this other stuff. You know, y'all said y'all were doing this. Y'all said y'all were doing that. Y'all said Ghana was coming for me. Y'all said that y'all was gonna get me moved. And Sakina said she was gonna get him moved and then get him out. So and so said this, and they collected all this money. All this money they collected. They sold that building for $1.3 million. Y'all need to be going to them people that did that. And another thing, I don't know if y'all heard me say this. I want to reiterate this. When y'all remember when y'all started hearing my voice, it was with the brother Amunuma. Excuse me, he was calling himself the Sabian assassin. And he had my back. And he was talking. He said, yeah, y'all sisters jealous of her because she's Baba's mate and this and that. Remember? Do y'all remember that? Don't act like y'all don't remember because I remember, okay? And he had these good things to say about me. And I was sharing letters with him, giving him copies of stuff. And he was talking to the family saying, I got all kinds of letters. He didn't have them letters. He got them letters from me. I gave him the letter that Baba wrote to me to read to the family about his father working timber and how his USA mother, which is Mary York, I'll read it. When I go back, I'll read it again because he took that audio down. He took them all down. You see? He's not a stable dude. He's a dirty, maggot crackhead. He's stank looking. Okay? Toe up from the flow up. Make me want to throw up. He looked like that. That's how bad he looks. He doesn't look good, you know. And he's not a member of this tribe. He is not, okay. And he knows that he's not, but he's going to pretend that he is, you know. He's not a member of this tribe, and it's a whole lot of other people that when Baba come out, they're gonna get kicked out, okay. They're not gonna be here because it's just certain things that we just do not tolerate, you know, in the tribe, especially when it comes to the women and the children. There are things that are just not tolerated. There are things that the master teacher does not tolerate with the men and the women. I mean, with the men and how the women and the children are mistreated. That's Baba's first priority is that the women and the children are protected. And our brothers, our men have failed at this task. And you women that are sleeping around with these brothers, you're going to get kicked out too because you're not making it good for us. You're making things worse by spoiling these niggas with your freaking katat. Y'all can't do nothing without keeping your legs closed. You know what I mean? And staying clean and walking right, upright. You understand? Like the women and the brothers do in the Nation of Islam. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about them, but they got a structure there. And the things that the men do to us in this tribe would not be tolerated at all. And it's not going to be tolerated when the master teacher come home because he said the men in this tribe are going to be replaced by the men from the Nation of Islam. And those brothers are very respectful. I met when we went to the Civic Center in Atlanta to Minister Louis Farrakhan teach, and they had it set up where the women had one door that they went through, and the women was on the right and the men was on the left. And if you look at a keyboard, the bass tremble was on the left, and the bass is on the left, and what's the other one called? Is on the right, the high pitch, right? And they had it set up like that. And the women walked through one door, and they warned you down to make sure you didn't have a weapon. They went through your bags and stuff, and the men was on the opposite side. And when I was going through, all the women were complimenting me on my outfit, and they thought that I was with the minister's family. They thought that I was like, no, no. They was like, wow, you look so good. They was like, I had my hair shaved low with my Ninty braid, had my sidewall kameez, which we call Butler Nawabi. I had my bindi on, and and that's our dress code. The Babette and Dana had a table set up, and they was all trying to look pretty for the men. And I saw them, and I was like, how can you be in a tribe dressing righteous, but you a whore? It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just used to seeing women that are like that out there in the world, not women that are reading our doctrine, wanting to walk with the master. And they had it separated, and the brothers were so respectful. When I came through the door, the brother said, "That's a beautiful garb you got on, my sister." I said, "Thank you." And then the sisters that was behind me, I must have got jealous. He said, "Oh, and yours is nice too." Like that, like to let me know she hating. And then it was, they're just so respectful. You didn't see men talking with women. You didn't see women talking with men. It was separated. And then the men came, the ushers came and escorted us to our seats, and it was just, a beautiful energy to be treated with so much respect from the men, because if I'm dressed like this, why are you disrespecting me and talking to me like that? You understand? Cursing and yelling, talking about you gonna get your gun and I'll pop off and I'm gonna do this and yeah, and that bitch this and Baba called me the B word and all that. All this nasty, disgusting ghetto stuff. This is not our way of life. Y'all, this is not our way of life. I'm in my house. That's why I got on a t-shirt. I'm wrapping my hair because I got a wall that I gotta paint. I don't want no paint to get my hair. You understand? I try to strive for righteousness. Like I say, I ain't always was good. None of us were always good. We became better when we met Panabab. I was not always like this, okay? I'm just being honest, okay? I used to hustle with my friends and go out of town and do things and make money or whatever, and I felt good about it. I'm not ashamed of my past at all, unlike some of you. I'm not ashamed of my past. And if it wasn't for the master teacher, I'd probably still be in that lifestyle. Because I was get a job and go through all that stuff that they do to you in them corporate worlds, mistreating you, riding your back, not giving you hours, trying to make you lose your job, and all this stuff that these wicked people do, and these freaking corporations and these businesses. You working, here come the boss riding your back. Because, for whatever reason, just being somebody get a position, now they want to switch everything around after everything's organized. You come into work, and the way things was, it's another way because somebody got promoted. You know what I'm saying? I don't, me, look, I tip my hat to y'all who have to deal with these type of things. But this is why Ponda Babianu has always taught us to be self-efficient and start your own business. So you don't have to deal with this crap. Y'all got to sit in the office now. Donald Trump is sending the remote people back to work. So they're going to have to be sitting in the office, going in bathrooms, smelling people's bowel movements, going in the bathroom to use this urine on the toilet. You going to rinse your mouth out in the sink. Somebody done spit boogers in it. You got to deal with this planet is nasty, and they don't live by the rules of they don't follow our rules on how we live and eat and keep our bodies clean. You understand? Like Baba said, we're supposed to wash. When you have a bowel movement, he said you wash. We do not use tissue. You wash. You wipe it off and you wash. You wash with a washcloth. You get in there and you clean yourself off. These are not these rules and regulations. They drink. Some of them smoke. They go outside smoking a cigarette. You coming in the building, you got to get hit in the face with they smoke. Then if you got your hair, you just wash your hair. You got to have that stinking smoke in your hair. Anyway, family, this is a blessing that we have the master teacher here with us. He's alive and well. That audio that Amanuma put up is not a recent audio. That's my audio on my channel that he got from me on my channel. Okay? And I'll play it again. All right? And he's saying Baba's not too happy with me. What man is in a relationship with his woman that they don't have differences? That's not reality, y'all. There are times I'm not happy. There are times that he's not happy. There are things that I've been through out here that's not fair. You understand? And I feel like, what can he do? He's in there. But sometimes I get upset. He's the closest thing to me. So I take my anger out on him, like not in a disrespectful way, but I speak my mind. I'm not no freaking puppet, okay? And Baba likes that about me, that I'm not a freaking puppet. I have my own mind, and sometimes I disagree with things that I have to do and the things that I have to go through. And I have a right as a woman to speak up. I'm not going to be no freaking puppet like this, walking around like a robot. We're not religious people. This is a reality. Stop making Baba out to be a holy man and stop making me out to be some holy whatever woman, because I'm not. I told you the lifestyle that I came from. Baba told y'all too that he used to be in a gang when he grew up in Brooklyn. So stop making people out to be something. Stop. Take the reality and make it a reality. Stop taking us into this religious thing like, we're coming down from the sky with halos over our heads. No, these are extraterrestrials. Some of them get caught here. Some of them get tortured here. Some of them leave. Some of them eat humans. Some of them don't eat humans. You got your herbivores and your carnivores. You understand? You got your good and your bad. You got those that they hate humanoids. Some Baba said some of them come here and they hunt for the fun of it. They said some of us are their children, and I'm one of them. I'm not only a child of the Most High, I'm the wife of Panabab Yanun. You don't like it, deal with it. Okay? This is a reality. And I'm not going to be hiding who I am to him anymore. Because I've been through a lot. You understand? Because I care about him. And that's what love is about, going through the differences. You understand? Going through the ups and the downs, the trials and the tribulations. But what's important is that we stay together and that we reconcile at the end of the day. Okay? So tell that stinking, funky, nasty, boarding room living maggot to keep my name out of his freaking mouth. Matter of fact, tell him I said to go live so we can hear his voice, because I was told that he's dying. All right? And with that, I'm going to end this. Thank you, family, for tuning in. Like I said, I got a few more lives to do when I'm finished doing this, because it's somebody who's I'm going to put my foot up their butt, and I'm not going to tell y'all who it is. I'm just going to go live. All right? I'm out of here. How I turn this off? Well, I do, family. And thank you for tuning in.